very warm good morning to all. Welcome to State IHM New Delhi. This is the training restaurant of the institute. My name is Abhishek and I'll be telling you about the practical related to taking wine order and how to read a wine label. So as we can see, there is a whiteboard in the restaurant. Over here the details of the practical is mentioned for the convenience of the children. As I told you before also, we will be doing practicals related to taking wine order and reading a wine label. So as you can see, the table has been set over here. The glasses for red wine, white wine and champagne have been placed over here. This is the red wine glass. You can see the measurement of the red wine glass is 8 to 10 ounces. This is the white wine glass. The measurement of white wine glass is 6 to 8 ounces. So today we will be doing a practical and this is the wine bottle we will be taking. It has labels over here. So I will be dealing with the different information which is maintained in the label for the guests. So as you can see, these are the wine stands, wine chillers. This is the champagne we have placed over here. And this is again a white wine which is placed over here. This is again a wine chiller. So as we know, in the bar, there is a person who is known as a sommelier or the wine waiter. He is responsible for taking the order of the wine of the guest and service of wine. So sommelier should have a very good knowledge about wine related, what region it has come, what grapes it is made up of. So the sommelier has to present the wine label to the guest as well. So what is a wine? Wine is an alcoholic beverage which is made up of fermentation process, and it is made from the freshly gathered juice of grapes which is known as must. The must and sugar is converted into ethyl alcohol plus carbon dioxide by a process which is known as fermentation. So we will be continuing with the practical today. So different information are mentioned in the label of the bottle. As you can see, this is the front label of the bottle and there can be a back label of the bottle as well. So the front label and the back label depicts different information related to wine which has to be told to the guest before service of wine. As I told you, different information of the wine is mentioned on the label of the bottle. There are different information of the wine, like the first is the name of the country and region from where the wine has produced. The detail is mentioned. The second thing which is mentioned in the wine label is the name of country from where the wine has originated. The third information which is maintained is type of grapes which is used for wine production. The next information which is maintained in the wine bottle is that whether it is a vintage wine or it is a non-vintage wine. The most important information which is maintained in the label of the bottle is the ABV. The ABV is alcohol by volume. How much alcoholic content is in the wine bottle. And the last but not least, the sweetness of the wine is also mentioned in the wine label. So we will be starting again one by one. The first information which I told you is country and origin of the wine. Country and origin is very important detail which is mentioned in the wine label. All the wine bottles have the detail of the wine, from which country it has been originated and from which region it has come. Like in the bottle we have over here, this is manufactured in the Nasik region. As you can have a look in the label, this comes from Nasik region which is in western part of India and it is in the Maharashtra state. So the most important is Nasik, I told you, and the second thing is produce of India. That means this wine is produced solely by India and it comes from the Nasik region of Maharashtra, which is located in western part of India. So the wines are produced in different regions of different countries, like the wine can come from French region, it can come from Italian region, it can come from Indian region as well. So the first important thing which is mentioned in the label is the name of the region which it has been originated, the wine has originated. So the first thing which we had a look in the label of the wine bottle is the name of the country of origin. The second thing is, which is mentioned, that is name of the producer of the wine. So this is again an important information which is maintained in all the wine bottles. It has the details of the name of the producer, who has produced this wine bottle. Like in this bottle, we can have a look. The name of the producer is mentioned, Sula Vineyards. Now, that the bottle, it has been produced, this wine has been produced by Sula Vineyards. Now, let me tell you what is a vineyard basically. A vineyard is a place where different type of grapes are grown, harvested, cultivated. So that part is known as a vineyard basically. There are different vineyards which belong to European region, which belong to American region, Australian region and Indian region as well. So this wine comes from the Sula Vineyards, and Sula Vineyard gives you different type of wines again, like it gives you white wine, it gives you red wine again. So this Sula Vineyard is located in the Nasik region, as you can have a look again. Sula Vineyards, and it is found in the Nasik region of western part of India in Maharashtra state. Important information which is maintained in the wine label is the type of grape which are used for wine production. As we all know, wine is an alcoholic fermented beverage. It is made up of fermentation process, and it is made up of mainly of freshly gathered juice of grapes. That juice of grapes is known as a must. So must contains alcohol, sugar, and that sugar is converted into ethyl alcohol plus carbon dioxide when it reacts at a suitable temperature along with the yeast. The next information I told you, it is the type of grape which is used. Now it is very important to tell the guest about the type of grapes which is being used for the wine production, as many guests may be conscious about it. You have to tell each and every detail of the grape which has been used for the wine production. In this bottle, Sula bottle, we are having, the name of the grape is Zinfandel, as you can have a look. The type of grape which is used is Zinfandel, and let me tell you about Zinfandel. Zinfandel is a black grape basically, black skinned grape, and it is normally found in California region, and it is also found in the Sula Vineyards, the Nasik part of India. So the major grape which is being used in the production of Sula red wine. Information which is mentioned in the wine label is whether the wine is a vintage wine or a non-vintage wine. Now the basic meaning of vintage wine is what? If a wine is produced by all those grapes which were cultivated, harvested, plucked in the same year, that is known as a vintage wine. And non-vintage wines are those wines which are made up of different grapes which were cultivated and plucked over a different type. As a non-vintage wine. Over here, the bottle we are having, Sula red wine. As you can see, 2019 is mentioned. We had a look over here in the wine bottle, 2019 is mentioned. That means all the grapes which are used in the production of this wine, they were produced, cultivated and harvested during 1 year only, and the year is 2019. It is very important to tell the guest about vintage and non-vintage wines, because many guests prefer a vintage wine and many guests prefer a non-vintage wine. It is the duty of a wine waiter or a sommelier to tell about each and every information of the wine to the guests while serving, before serving. So moving forward, the next information which is maintained in the wine label is alcoholic content. It can be mentioned as ABV also. The meaning of ABV is alcohol by volume. Now different wine bottles, they have different alcohol by volume. Like the white wine, they normally range alcohol percentage by 10%. And the red wines have alcoholic content between 12 to 15%. It can be mentioned in the front label of the bottle, or it can be mentioned in the back label of the bottle as well. In this bottle we are having, we can have a look, 13% VV. That means 13% volume of alcohol is maintained in this bottle. We can have a look again. The total capacity of the bottle is 750 ml. As we had a look, in this bottle, the total capacity is 750 ml and the total alcohol by volume is 13%. That means out of 750 ml, 13% of this bottle is alcohol, ethyl alcohol in fact. So all these information is mentioned in the wine label as well. It can be maintained in the front label of the wine bottle, it can be maintained in the back label of the wine bottle as well. The alcoholic content of the wine bottle can be kept can be maintained or can be displayed in the front label, or it can be displayed in the back label of the wine bottle also. It is displayed in the front label and it is mentioned on the back label as well. As we can see, it is 13% by volume and the net quantity is 750 ml. So sometimes the wine also uses certain preservatives such as sulfides. Now sulfides are what? SO2. Some guests may be quite conscious about sulfides. So before the service of wine, we have to tell about the presence of sulfides to the guest. Now sulfides are preservatives, as I told you. They give flavor to the wine and they add to the aroma of the wine bottles. In this wine bottle, again, sulfides are being used. Now, sulfides, as I told you before also, they are preservatives which are used during wine making, and they are normally used to maintain the flavor and the freshness of the wine. The next information is regarding the sweetness of the wine. Now, sweetness depends on the residual sugar which is left after the fermentation process. That is known as your residual sugar. The wines can be classified as sweet wine, they can be classified as dry wine. So that again depends on the residual sugar which wine contains after the fermentation process. So these were the different information which is maintained on the wine label for the guests. It has to be told by the sommelier or the wine waiter before the service of the guests, so that they can come to know what wine and what is the detail of the wine they are about to consume in the bar. Now, similar case applies over here, like this is the Moët & Chandon champagne. It also has a front label and it has the back label as well. Now, in continuation, we will be learning about how to take wine order from the guest. First of all, as I told you, it is the responsibility of a sommelier or the wine waiter to take order from the guest and then to serve the appropriate wine which has been ordered to the guest. It has to be done by the sommelier or the wine waiter. So there are different steps involved while taking wine order from the guest. The first order is what? You have to take the wine list of the bar. A wine list is normally a list which contains all the detail of the wine which is served to the guest in the bar. So it also has the details of the price along with it. So the first thing is you have to take a wine list and you have to present the wine list from the, as I told you, the sommelier has to do what? In the first step, he has to take the wine list and he has to go to the table of the guest, and from the right hand side he has to present the wine list to the host or the guest. Wine list to the guest. The next thing is recommendation, suggestive selling you have to call it. Suggestive selling is an important part of food and beverage service and the front office department again. Suggestive selling is an important activity. It is an upgradation activity, upselling activity in which you recommend the guest a higher priced wine when they are looking for a lower priced wine, when they are in a doubt. So this in return does what? It helps you fetch extra profit to the restaurant or the bar or the hotel. When the guest has ordered and he has decided which wine to take, which wine not to take, then you have to take the order from the guest. Always remember the red wines. If the guest has ordered red wines are normally served at room temperature, and the white wines are served at room chilled. Basically, the red wine are served at room temperature, and the white wines and champagnes are served chilled. For service of white wines, you use wine cradle, wine chiller basically for the service of white wines and champagne. The order from the guest, the next thing you have to bring the wine to the table. And please remember, the red wine, the best accompaniment for red wine is red meat, and the best accompaniment for white wine is white meat. So as I told you, the best accompaniment for a red wine is red meat. Red meat may have pork, it may have mutton, it may have beef basically, and the best accompaniment for white wine is white meat which contains fishes, chicken, etc. You have to tell about the accompaniments to the guest as well while serving, so that they can order the accompaniments itself. If the guest is a vegetarian, then the accompaniments for red wine can be tofu and enchiladas, and the accompaniments for white wine can be cheese items and mushroom items. So once we have taken the order from the guest, then we have to step a little back and we have to repeat the order to the guest so that they can confirm the order placed by them. And after that, we need to serve the appropriate wine to the guest along with the appropriate accompaniments. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.